Hi guys, my name is Megan and welcome to this Aries reading for the month of February. So before we get into the cards, we're going to clear the energies, so be mindful if you're wearing headphones. All right. So since it is February, we're going to get a love oracle card here. Aries, what's coming for Aries in February? So it says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. All right, let's get into the Rose Oracle and see what is coming for Aries in February. Aries. The mystic rose, compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. So this month is all about those things for you. This is about you getting in touch with your inner knowing and realizing the power that you hold within. And the power you hold within allows you to create the life that you so desire. When we are not in touch with our inner power, we feel like life is just kind of taking us by the storm. So February is about you getting in touch with your intuition, getting in touch with your higher self, getting in tune with your heart. What does your heart want? What is your heart trying to say to you? And this is also about having grace and humility for everything that you've gone through and having compassion for yourself and your soul and what you've experienced up to this point. And what can you devote to yourself in February? Can you devote self-care? Can you devote nurturing and tenderness to yourself and speak kindly to yourself? What can you give to yourself in February that would be nurturing to your human, to your body, to your soul? The rose thread, inner call, soul-led, the mystic living courageously. So I'm seeing an illumination here. You guys are opening and awakening to more of who you truly are. You are, I think a lot of you are going to be going through a spiritual awakening in February to hear the inner call that's guiding your soul towards living a life of fulfillment. If you have been kind of just like going down this ocean in a boat, just letting the current kind of take you at its will, this is a month for you to get out your compass, get out your map, and guide your boat where you want to go, and not just let the current of life take you where you are going. Yes, it's good to give spirit, to not have control and like holding on to things, but allowing, working in communion with the universe. So like a good sailor will know the direction they're headed, but allow the sea, the waters, the current, and the wind to guide their boat in the direction that they are choosing, not to, fight the current that's at, present, but to work with it. So this is about you working with spirit in February to guide yourself in the direction that you feel you're being led to go. All right, Aries, February. All right, we have shadow work. Oh my goodness, this keeps coming up. So you guys are going through a release in February of emotions, of wounds from the past, and these things that are surfacing, this shadow work that is surfacing in February is so that you can bring in more light into your essence, bring in more light into your being, because when you hold more light, your vibration shifts and becomes less dense, less dark, less rigid, and more, you know, they're showing me like a rock versus a feather. So a rock is like, you know, it's there, it's solid, it's not changing, it's dense, it's dark, it's heavy. But a feather is like, you know, wispy and flows with ease. So it's about becoming like the feather in February by releasing what's coming up for you and, you know, looking to your soul, to your inner temple, if you will, and seeing what it is inside of you that needs to be expressed. What are you seeking? What is your soul seeking in this February journey of yours? It's a time for you to ponder that. So giving and setting aside time to connect with your inner temple, your inner guidance, your higher self, and release the emotions that are surfacing and to shed light on what it is that you need to see or know in that now moment to get you to the next day and the next day and the next day. So as often as you can meditate, that's the message here. Because it's bringing forth this other energy. Rites of passage. Wow, so this is like unleashing the lion within. This is you getting into your inner power. We had this card over here with power, you know, knowing what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away. This is you obtaining your power, getting in tune with your soul's power, and being like the lion and being courageous and brave and going after what it is that you are desiring. Being confident, being bold, not worrying about anyone who's watching, not worrying about what people are going to say or do, you going after what feels right for you. All right, Aries, February. Six of Wands, yes, this is going under shadow work. So Six of Wands is victorious energy. This is celebratory energy. This is like an award and recognition for the work that you've put in. Successful energy, good news. So the work that you've done on yourself in February is bringing about this celebratory energy, this victorious energy. This spirit is honoring you and awarding you for the work that you've done. Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is a patient person, a hardworking person, and this is going under the Mystic Rose. Compassion, devotion, humility. Yeah. So this is you working towards planting the seeds of your future in February. Being patient, being resilient, not giving up, not quitting, throwing in the towel, but continuing to nurture that garden and tend to that garden and water that garden of your manifestation so that those seeds turn into, you know, prosperous plants and, you know, abundance. So what I'm feeling here is a message of you becoming more patient in February and just continuing to put in the work without getting frustrated, because the frustration energy is going to block these seeds to come to fruition. It's about trusting and knowing that, okay, I've planted the seed, I'm nurturing it, I'm tending to it through my thoughts and my words and my actions and my visions of seeing it happening, and knowing and trusting that it will come to fruition. And then I let go and I let the universe take the current from there. I let the universe guide things from there without controlling and trying to, hold on to everything and control every action or every outcome. It's about trusting that, once you plant the seeds, the sun, the water, the soil, everything in communion from the universe is coming together to make that crop grow. It's not like you're sitting there shouting at the soil, like, do your thing, or shouting at the sun and, trying to control the sun's rays, or trying to control the soil and what it's doing, or shouting at the little seed, like, why aren't you big yet? Like, why aren't you a grown plant yet? It's about having patience and knowing that those seeds are going to blossom and turn into abundance later down the road, but you have to have faith. And this is a month of you getting in tune with your inner power, your faith, and releasing what's coming up for you that's creating blockages in your life of believing in these things to come to fruition. Divine wisdom under the rose thread, inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. So this is exactly what it says, divine wisdom. This is the wisdom of your inner temple. And when you go into meditative connection with your higher self, you receive so many downloads and wisdom from yourself, your higher self, and also your angels and your guides that are trying to guide you in this now moment. So when you answer the call of what you're trying to do here by, okay, Spirit, I am knowing that there's more. I know that more is coming, and I trust in divine timing. I trust in the guidance I'm receiving, and I am open to receiving that which is meant for me in this now moment. And I am going to be patient and understanding if what I want is not happening in this now moment. But I am patient in knowing that it's coming. So that's the divine wisdom coming in from Spirit, from your higher self, is to help you become more in tune with your connection to them, so that you can receive the messages. And when you start to get off track and start to go back into lack mentality of doubt and fear, they course correct it by bringing in information to confirm to you, no, just continue to have patience, continue to trust, continue to use your internal guidance, your inner compass, if you will, to guide that ship in those tumultuous waters, knowing that you will be led out of the storm. You just have to trust and have faith. 9 of Wands going under rites of passage. Yeah, so this is again a fiery energy. The lion is a fiery energy, and you guys are Aries, so fiery energy. So 9 of Wands, this is about setting boundaries. It's about maintenance. It's about continuing to persevere, persistence. Yes, it's good to guard your energy. Yes, it's good to protect your energy, but don't block yourself from the wisdom and the guidance from the angels and the guides. Don't guard yourself and protect yourself and build a wall, so to speak, that's impenetrable for the guidance that wants to come in. Just be in receptive mode to receive. You can protect and guard yourself and set boundaries that need to be set, but don't set them to the point where you're blocking the guidance from Spirit through the resistance energy that's coming up for you. Like that child that, they're showing me like a child who's trying to be told by the parents, like, wisdom or guidance, and the child's getting frustrated, like, you don't understand, you don't know what you're talking about, and they get frustrated and they walk away and they build that wall, they build that resistance, and they're not able to reach the child and give guidance or wisdom because the child has guarded and put up these walls around themselves to block out anyone that is trying to help them. So this is the cautionary message here, is to not, yes, you can block other people that are trying to lead you astray or to block your blessings, with their negativity, but to allow the opening for Spirit to still come through, and don't resist the messages from your higher self that wants to come through to help you. All right, let's get one final oracle card here. Aries, final message. Transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. You guys are transforming in February. Your connection is deepening with yourself. Your connection to your guides and your angels is deepening. And they're helping you realize that love and faith and trust in yourself is what conquers all things. All right, guys, I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. If it did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, guys.